Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Menings. And in today's episode, I'm going to be doing another cargo run-in with my Caterpillar. And quite a complex one today. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that punch and tickle the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. And don't forget to check out the link for the description, for the Discord in the description. And if you want to become a member of the channel to help us out further, that would be greatly appreciated, guys. So leave your comments on what you think and other routes you like, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my workings, what I've got for this. So let me just bring that up. So what I've got going on is I'm over at Crusader area, and there's 3 places that I'm going to be picking distilled spirits up from. But on the way back, I'm going to be getting med supplies and stims and processed food and stuff like that. So this round journey that I'm doing. So the first place I'm going to go. See, so this one journey is 7 things I'm picking up. And so the first place I'm going is I am going to Gallete Farms on Cellin, and there I'm going to pick up 320 distilled spirits, because I can only sell 160 at a time. So I'm only going to buy 2 lots worth, because I'm only going to 2 places to sell. And what I'm going to do then is with them 320, I'm also going to pick up processed food, the rest of it, to it's about 256 or something processed food. Then I'm going to head to Deakins Research outpost, and we're going to sell 160 of the processed of the distilled spirits if I can, and all of the processed food. And at that place I'm going to pick up 100 med supplies and 70 stims, and then I'm going to head over then to Benson, where I will sell 50 of the med supplies and 20 of the stims and the rest of the distilled spirits. And from there I will pick up processed food, and from there, no, actually, I will be left with 50 meds and I'll be left with 50 meds, sorry, and 20 and 50 stims. And then what I'll do is I'll head over to the last place, which is going to be Bountiful Harvest, to pick up some more distilled spirits. So if I go to Bountiful Harvest, I can pick up some more distilled spirits, and maybe to the Gallete place. At the Deakins place, I will pick up some agricultural supplies that I won't sell over at the Benson place, but will be in the cargo hold for going back over to the next start of the next route, which will start at Bountiful Harvest. So that's the run that I'm going to do, and we should be looking at around 80 grand. We'll soon see. I've currently got on me 1.8581 million. So let me write that down. 1.858159. So 1,858,000 and 159. So that's what I've got. So let's see what we do with this. Let me turn that display capture off and let's go. So the first place we're going is Gallete in Cellin. Now I'm just hoping the stock is there. So let's do this. So I can only pick up 800 distilled spirits, but we're only going to try and pick up around 320. We don't need to fill the thing, because we're only going to make 2 stops. But this is be a way of doing it a round trip. And then the reason I'm going back to Bountiful Harvest rather than back to Gallete is so that this stock again over at Bountiful, and then we do the same trip basically. Except I won't be able to probably I don't think I'll be able to sell the med supplies. I don't think they'll be done enough by them. So it might have to be the 3rd trip where I pick up med supplies again. I'll write in the description the routes and what I bought as well. So this is the dangerous part, not being in a armistice zone. You may want to carry a gun with you here, just in case. So no one's in here because it's open. Great places for looting these as well, so always have a check out around first. Might find some good loot. sometimes you'll get, because it's a non-armed zone, sometimes you get like guns in here and stuff like that as well. So it's always worth trying and have a look. It's like this med box here. Can't loot it. I think it's because that Harbinger's guy who was been in here before and he's still in the area, so I don't know if he might have bait logged or. Let's have a look what we got. So we've got 480. So we've got enough to get this stuff here. So let's do it. Because we only want 320 of it. So distilled spirits, and I'm going to put my marker here, and I'm going to put 320. $320. We buy that, confirm, accept, and then we're going to buy the rest is processed food. There we are. So we're full, and we can get going now. And hang around in a non-armed zone with a full load. So best off having a gun, I think, in this area, just in case. Especially while you're waiting for this to refresh so you can click up. I need to put some guns in this gun rack here and save it, maybe. So, next place we go now is Deakins. Let me just quickly have a look at that while I'm here. That commodities price list that came up. So let's have a look at the journal here. And we'll have a look at the price alert. Processed food. So there's an understock over at these places and an overstock here where we've just got some, so we was able to get some. Medical supplies overstock at Deakins, so we're going to be able to get some of that as well. So we should be able to get the medical supplies there. Overstock here. Terra Mills. It's one of the places we're going. Bounty, this is one of the places we're going as well. And an understock here, but we're going to sell it somewhere else. So what I want to do, rather than go and selling it over at the space stations and that way, or not space stations, but the planet side and that, I want to do like a round trip. That's what I'm doing. So I should be able to sell all the processed food here and 160, if all goes well, of distilled spirits. Now, this is just a short journey. If you wanted to, you could get more distilled spirits and do 3 places and work out like what you can take to each, like more med supplies as you come here. You could maybe get, you know, a little bit more med supplies and stims, probably another 50 med supplies and another 20 stims to go to a 3rd place. Before you go back to the starting point, which is Bountiful Harvest, to get the distilled spirits again. Right, it looks like, oh yeah, we've got landing pads here, so this is good. I can do my fuel here and stuff like that as well. So there was an overstock of medical supplies here, so we should be able to get, I think we're only buying 100 anyway, because we can only sell 50 at the other 2 places. And then we're going to buy 70 stims because we can only sell 20 and 50. So it's about just sort of using your head with it. Actually, have I got anything on my shape? No. Just check in. I'll try and pick up a drink here if I can. So I'll sell 160 here, all the processed food here, pick up 100 med supplies and 70 stims. And see where we go from that. So hopefully we can sell this stuff. Jet Caterpillar. So all the processed food can go. Probably made about 8 grand from that, I think. And then distilled spirits, we want to sell 160. Yeah, as much as we can, yeah. 160, so that's good. We could sell all of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up 100 med supplies. Confirm that. And we're going to pick up 70 stims. 70 stims. And you're probably going to be screaming at me here now. This is me post. I didn't realise I didn't buy the stims. I didn't hit the buy button. I'm just checking the agriculture supplies, and this is where I'm going to buy the agriculture supplies from now, so that when I get back to Bountiful Harvest to pick up distilled spirits again at the end, I can then sell them agriculture supplies. So if I do that, I might not get a lot, but I can take all of that for sure. So we only paid 31 grand for it. Confirm. Accept. So next place is Benson, which is on the same place we're at. So what we want to try and do here is sell another 160 of the distilled spirits, as well as 50 of the med supplies and 20 of the stims, and then head over to Bountiful to pick up the next distilled spirits, sell the agriculture supplies, and the other stuff basically. If we can pick up agricultural supplies here once we've sold the 50 stuff and the 100, we'll add that as well. Because our next stop is now off. Where we can sell that. And so I can't sell the 50 stuff here, the 50 meds here the second time round and the 20 stims. So you might want to pick, like, rather than Benson's Mining next time, you might want to pick a different place as your second one. You can still go to Deakins and oh no, actually you won't be able to go to Deakins because of the 160. It might not have been refreshed by them. I'll have to look at the refresh rate of that. I'll have a look at that in a sec. But so you might have to pick somewhere else that sells med supplies. If not, we'll have a look at what Deakins, if Deakins is enough. We'll see. So you've got to sort of plan it out for its refresh rate as well. So if the refresh rate is not going to be enough to do the 160, which we'll have a look. If there's landing pads here, we can look at that, because then we'll be in a okay spot. Looks like, I don't know. Might be. So again, we're not in an armistice zone here, so this one needs to be a quick one. I don't like being in an armistice zone. Turn engines off.
Powering down systems.
I don't like being in non-armistice zones.
Engines offline.
But once we get rid of the distilled spirits and stuff, it should be good. Let's go in. Hopefully we can sell the stock here. So what we got here, we got the Drake, let's do that. And we've got the medical supplies, we can sell 16 of them. I thought we'd be able to sell more, so someone must be doing a similar run. So this is a chance you're going to take with it. Can't sell the medical supplies. Oh, I didn't pick up the stims. I thought I picked up the stims, I didn't. Sell all of that, which is the biggest thing. So I thought I picked up stims, obviously didn't. I don't think I could take any of these back to where I'm going, Bountiful Harvest. Let's have a quick check of that. We're going back to Bountiful Harvest. Let me just check what they buy. They sell distilled, so they'll buy agricultural supplies, medical supplies, ratadunk and stims. Yeah, so I messed up by not getting the stims, but that's fine. Could have done that. I could have sold the stims here. So I'm not going to touch any of this stuff. I'm just going to keep on course. That's a shame I couldn't sell that, so the medical supplies hopefully I'll be able to sell when we go back to the other place in this agricultural supplies anyway. So, but it's fine. Okay, let's go to the next one. You can have a look around in here if you want. Sometimes there's a red box in here. Yeah. We got rid of the main cargo. We don't really have a lot on there now. That helmet there is worth 2,700, so we'll take all of that. Make sure we take that with us on our ship. I messed up there by not getting the stims as well, and we wasn't able to sell the medical supplies, so we're going to be left with a good chunk of medical supplies now. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So now we're off to Bountiful Harvest to pick up some more distilled spirits. Sell the med supplies as much as we can. And I mean, the thing is, it's not an issue with the med supplies because we're not trying to fill up the caterpillar with distilled spirits, so it's not a massive issue. What? So let's do this. So we've got the agricultural supplies, the med supplies to sell. Would have had some stims. I should have bought, but hey ho, that's the way it is. I probably lost about 4 grand by not getting the stims. Again, another one where we're not in an analysis zone, so I want to be careful again. Turn engines off.
Powering down systems.
So this is basically the reset stop, the loop done. Once we sell here and ready to buy again, that's the loop done. It's just that instead of going to Gallete or Gallete or whatever it was called, we're going to Bountiful. We could have gone back to Gallete if we wanted, because there was enough stock there when we went earlier, and the refresh would have been done, I think. What I need to do is also check the restock of Deakins. The restock of Deakins distilled spirits is less than one a minute, so it would take 160 minutes to refill it. So we'd have to find somewhere else for the distilled spirits in this area. So we could go to Kudre Ore, who also buys med supplies and distilled spirits. So that could be the other one instead of Benson. And we could also look at Arcot Mining, they also buy and medical supplies. Who sells medical supplies? Oh, that's the thing. Medical supplies. Quick look. Deakins and Hicks. So we'll go to Hicks for the med supplies next time and sell some distilled spirits there. Actually, let's sell this first. Let's get this done. So, with the distilled spirits, we've only got 221, so not enough here. So we'll have a loot around and see if we can get some more after. But let's sell all the agricultural supplies. We made about 6 grand on that. And again, medical supplies, we can sell 25. Not a big issue. Because we've got the space, we've got the cargo space, so it's not a massive issue. So we've still got 59 of those that we need to sell. And we can buy distilled spirits, we'll fill up 100, so 221. We wanted to buy 320, so if I take that one off for now, we'll just buy 220. No, I don't want the one. I want 220. 220. That's what I want to buy. Buy. Confirm. And then I only have to buy 100 more once that comes up, if it comes up. Let's have a quick look around. The boxes in here. let's just keep an eye on this. See if we can pick up any more stock. So we got 93. So definitely pick that up. It's close enough for me. Only 7 away. Confirm that. I realised in post that was SCUS, so it was only 1 unit. I didn't realise that, and I was wondering why I didn't have loads when I went to sell it. The thing is here now we're going to pick up the processed food, but we're not going to. I mean, yeah, we're going to lose this 50 odd, but it's not a massive. If you look at it, it's not going to be a massive amount. So, of loss in what we pick up. So we sell 160 of the what's it called? Pick up some med supplies again. We only need to make sure we've got 100 med supplies. And then at the end, you can pick up loads of med supplies and just head home. Turn engines on.
Starting pre-flight protocols. Online. All systems operational.
So Hicks is in Cellin. So what I'm going to do here, because this is my second run and I'm only going to do the 2 runs, I'm going to pick up here as many med supplies as I can. And beyond the 500, because that's how much you can sell at the bases, I'll probably buy some Stims. So the next place you can go after this, if you want to carry on a 3rd run, is go to Terra on Cellin. But what I'm going to do is pick up as many med supplies as I can, sell what I can at the other place, and then head back to port basically. So I'll pick up as many med supplies as I can and anything else that may be of value, ready to head back to base, which is going to be Crusader. So yeah, we've got to Hicks here, and then the next one's going to be Kudre Ore. We'll buy 20 Stims here as well. We can sell at Kudre Ore. But then saying that, we're going to take away from the med supplies, so I'm not too sure, because we can't pick up more med supplies at Kudre Ore. And I'd rather have the 50 med supplies than the 20 med supplies rather than 20 Stims. I'll get more from it. One of the legs is off there. I went too far. See what we can sell here. So med supplies is lowish, but still not too bad. So we take all the processed food, sell all of that. Made close to 10 grand on that. And then we've got distilled spirits, hopefully 160. Yep, boom. That's what we want. Accept that. So we got 61 distilled spirits. Oh yeah, because we didn't get enough distilled spirits, did we? Have the other one. So what I'm going to sell by here is all the medical supplies I can, because we're going to this last place and then we're going to go and sell. So 500 med supplies we've got now. We can sell 500 at the place, and there might be also a secondary place we can sell the rest of it. If not, we just wait around until 15 comes up. If not, I'll just, when I log on the next time I log on, I'll do that. Okay, so distilled spirits. Actually, we're going to sell some of these med supplies at this next place anyway, aren't we? Kudre Ore. So we should sell at least 15. We can sell at least 15 of them there. Then when we go to the planet side, we should be able to sell the rest. So this is it. Last one to do, and then to planet, and then see what we got. And we're probably looking at I'm looking at 40 minutes gameplay at the moment. So you could probably get a 3rd run in if you wanted. Instead of buying the med supplies here, you could have bought 50 med supplies and 20 Stims. But because and then sold them and done a 3rd round, gone over to Terra or to buy the distilled spirits and everything that I was saying before, sell 50 med supplies at the next place, 50 med supplies at the Terra place with the 50 Stims and the 20 Stims, and then go from Terra to Hicks again. But I don't think you're going to be able to sell the distilled spirits Hicks. You'd have to pick somewhere else and then go back to Hicks or Deakins or somewhere like that and pick up the med supplies. So I think doing the 2 is the best, because I don't think the refresh rate is going to be enough for
engines online. Launch complete.
I don't think the refresh rate is going to be enough. So basically, I think 2 runs is the best run. And you'll probably be looking by the time we land, it's just hitting over an hour, or just hitting an hour. So on to the next one, which is going to be Kudre Ore, I think, which is on there, man. We don't want the mine because that's a different place. We want actual Kudre Ore, which is here, coming around now. Let's do that. There. I'm just going to quickly check, make sure that I am right. Kudre Ore. And I can, they're selling a Grecium barrel, so I could maybe pick some of that up, Grecium a barrel, and they're buying the distilled spirits and the medical supplies. So yeah, I could probably pick up some barrel there as well. Actually, I'm probably better off picking up the Grecium because I'm not filling the load. So I'll pick up a Grecium because I'll make more from the Grecium.
Quantum drive is now on.
Will I? No, I will pick up the barrel. I'll make more from the barrel. Because it's not money, it's stock. If money's gonna run out when you're buying stock. Say if you've got barrel and a Grecium, if you can't buy enough barrel because of money, then you're better off buying the Grecium. If you can't fill up your ship with the barrel because of the money, then buy a Grecium because you'll get more Grecium for your money, for less money. But because I'm buying stock, the issue isn't money, the issue is going to be stock for me. Space on my ship, so I'm going to buy the same amount of Grecium as I would barrel, and barrel's going to sell for more, so I'm going to go for the barrel. But we're just going to get Kudre Ore, sell this. We've still got a lot of stuff on here on the ship. Gotta be careful that we don't lose all our med supplies while we're selling this, because I don't think it's an armistice zone we're going to. Turn engines off.
Powering down systems.
Engines offline.
Alright, we gotta be real quick because we've got a lot of med supplies in here now, and I didn't want to make the extra trip back over to Hicks. So I'm not gonna loot in here, I'm just gonna get off in and out. But these are the places where you can pick up some good stuff in loot. So Jet Caterpillar, and we've got the distilled spirits that sell all of that. Okay, and then medical supplies, we can sell 50 of that, that's good, we can sell 50. Set that, and then what I'm going to do is pick up the barrel, only 44 barrel we can pick up. We'll pick all of that up. Except that, and then we've got a Grecium which we'll pick up 28 of that. Set that. Cool, that's good, we're all good. Quick look in here just to make sure. No red boxes, no red boxes. Quick look in here. There's a red box here. Generally is when you're in here. It's gone. So there we go, guys, sold all that. And so let's see what we got in the end. So we started off with 1,858,159, and we now have 2,131,000. So let me knock that into the calculator, see what we've got. So 213,1031 minus 185,8159 equals 272 grand. So I made about 272 grand there on that run. Not a bad run. Again, pretty cool, pretty chilled. Say about an hour's worth of work again. And biggest one was coming back into here. Not as much as what we made the other day on the run that I did the other day. I think we made about close to 400,000 in an hour. But still, very good run this one. And yeah. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that pointer, guys, and tickle that like button for us. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. It really does help us out with the algorithms, the more you interact with the videos. And yeah, so give us any suggestions of any routes you guys want to see, and we'll go from there. So just pop them in the comments. We'll catch you out in the verse, guys. Bye now.